All right. Um, Commentators, welcome. Would have liked to watch the other table, but no one was streaming this one, so here we are. Let's see. Um, do we go Steeler? Rumi has a lot of Dora in his hand. And it's also a Anko headless Ishanten, so even though he can't Tanya all this, he can do it pretty quick. He can get Tenpai pretty quickly. And there it is. Hello.
This and then Rumi has 5 Dora.
Yep, waiting on the Kanchan 6 Mon, which there are 3 left in the wall. Okay, Akko drew one more.
Is Handel going to push this? The 9, so isn't that but he has Gambits, so he can discard them first. So that does break a shot, and so I guess they just fold it.
Yeah, Duligo broke his Tenpai just now. He's going to be giving up to his dealer turn.
Akko is so much. Get cut. The shiny Hanuman ratio.
Ah, shit, did I? Oh no.
What happened?
Oh, there's a post that said the stream is private. No way.
It's not. You just can't embed it from the thread.
Oh,
So
okay,
you go
okay.
to visit YouTube to actually watch. It's Handel's the other turn. He has all of his blocks, but the shapes are not great. Rumi have a pair, but on. He finishes a Kanchan, so that's good. He chooses to take, or he chooses to break the round kind of Kinzu, which is kind of odd. I guess he can actually discard the 5 so from his hand. Let him use all of the tells in his hand. But it looks like he's going for Sancho from 5-6-7, so that might be why he confirmed the 5-7 contract instead. Handel now has 6 blocks and Rumi draws a random, and so is it. Continues to maintain 6 blocks. I think I may have discarded the 5-7 pin Kanchan as Rumi, starting from 5 because the 7 pin is still accept Dora. What's now though? So now Rumi risks losing the Aka. He is still trying really hard for Sanjoku, but it's only worth on open. It's the same as the Aka. Handel needs to drop a block now and chooses to dismantle the 1-pin pair. Liga gets pinned with Tenpai, which pinned with Dora. Aku deals in. What was that? The Tuso is Gambutsu. Was he trying to Mawashi? It's kind of still pretty far. Aku this time has a callable hand. That's two Dora as well. Expect him to open up the first chance. I may even call the 3-pin. And there's Aku's pair. May lose one of Dora, but that's okay. Hundle draws a Ren and after completing the 4 tile shape and pins it. It's a Simon Shan for Hundle. He could to drop the Tuso here, and he does. He holds on to the Dora, it's good. 8th pin is though useful because acceptance is overlapping with the 5-6 round. And he also discarded the 9 pin earlier. Okay, Hundle chooses to discard the 6 pin. It's okay. His pair is Manzu, but if he draws, that's Tenpai though. I think he'll reach this. Dama
No Yakudama with Dora in hand.
with Dora.
Right.
Okay, now he has Tanya. And he doesn't take the Tanya, but the weight is slightly better. I think if you Dama it up to now, you can choose the Dama some more because the shapes in Pinzo and Manzo would get you a good weight pretty easily. Although there is a pretty high risk of freezing given that he discarded the 9 on the 6 pin already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, another turn. If you waited another turn, you would have gotten the 3-sided Novaton. Rumi's hand is a bit too slow to contest, but he deals and he puts it anyway. Or it's not, he puts it. It was cheap. It's not too bad. Rumi's hand is kind of slow. Dual Ego's hand is a bit better and also has a bit more Dora. The Dora right now is pretty hard to use for Rumi. He discards it. Saikondo is going to be winning this one. I mean, at least he has the fastest hand for now. He's chanting for Rumi, but it's bad shape guaranteed. I think it's... Rumi discards the penchant. Goes back to Shanten, but his hand is pretty bad anyway, so it's not a huge loss. Okay, that's Ishanten again for Rumi. Hello.
I'm here to exit my team.
Which one is your team?
Wrestling Bros. Doesn't look like he'll deal in.
Rumi? Yeah, 8 so is in his hand, he can use it.
Mako as well can use it. Dualigo might deal it if he gets it again. Oh, it's Tenpai, alright. For Hatsudora 2, or Dora 1.
Tenpai for Rumi as well, with Tanya Nomi.
Hunter might deal the 9. If he gets completes Shampoo.
Yeah, if he gets a random upgrade or he gets the shampoo.
Oh no.
Okay, Rumi gets a Renshan.
Just Anya at least.
Here's where it begins. Dealer Renshans.
He gets rewarded for a pretty shiny hand.
Oh, this is very good. Menhon Ishanten? No.
All rigged.
Menhon Renshan. I'll call this.
I think you call this.
If you call it's Honitsu, it's Bakahon. So.
Yeah, but you're also dealer, you can just get a Ranchan.
That's fair. If you see, well, now that you see the other players calling, you might want to match their speed. But I think on the first turn, it's okay to skip because the shapes and the swords are going to pretty easily.
Oh, it's very, very good call for Rumi. Both Dora and the Sozu.
I think if the next non comes out, I would probably pawn it.
Oh, and draws the double tone. But one is already dead.
Very good. It's okay if one of them is dead. Which means it's more likely for other people to discard.
Great draw there for Akko.
Yes. But he discards the Ranman. He's holding on to the Dora.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a good
reading
idea because he already has 3 Akka. He would need to pair up the Dora to actually use it.
Oh, great draw. Alright.
Okay, that's Ishanten. Is that Tenpai? I don't think it is.
Oh, maybe it is? Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's not alright.
And I don't think it was a better Ishanten than
No, it's Tenpai, surely.
than what we had before.
Okay, discard the 8-so for the Tentotsu or discard the 7-so for the Ryama choice here.
Oh, but I think surely you'll agree for Dora.
One of them is slightly easier to win on. Or I guess the non is once discarded, so maybe not. If Akko gets Tenpai on the 4/7, then he might discard it.
No, don't fall for it. Oh, based.
Okay, he's
oh,
going
fuck,
to take
it's
the
over.
Okay. Dual Ego is also had a almost finished the man on there. Only Isidora.
So fucked up.
Very nice. That's a good hand for Akupara to win. Although I think we're still at minus 400. Yeah, we're at minus 474.
Dualigo's got the fastest hand, I think, out of them. Can easily force Tanyao.
You might not
Good
even
drawing
get to
there.
open. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Because it's pretty good. It's pretty mid actually, but maybe Shirley can get Sanshuku.
You would need a pair, and I guess Ace-Low can be a spare if he's going with Sancho. But you'll need to draw one. Two of them are gone. Bundle's hand is okay. The 6-pin. I guess I would have discarded the Tuso, but the Tuso does accept another Dora.
Alright, here's the Ipeco for Dualigo.
This is a very nice Ishan. I think discarding the Tuso is correct there. He shot up this sticky Ishan like MJG always does. Well, in this case, it's not as bad because the 3 mana has been discarded already. Ishanten for me. See, that would have been 10-5 for Dualigo if he had discarded the 2, so.
Yep.
And that's a random improvement for me. That's kind of in a very good shape. Just waiting for someone to discard the Hatsu or to finish his hand.
That's a nice draw.
10-5.
Okay, reaching. Easy reaching. 2 Dora.
Richie Dora 2, yeah.
Well, that's not an
Well-
easy tile to throw, yeah.
However, Akko is Ishanten.
He could discard the Tuso if he wanted to wash it. Aku is also Ishanten, but it's a bit hard to push from here. No, let's fold completely with the 5 man. Okay, Dualigo folds completely.
Sure, you use this, right? Drop the 9, so. On Terminals Genbutsu, after all.
I don't know if you want to push from here. His hand is pretty far now.
Tsumo.
Alright, that's a dealer Haneman and a dealer Mangan for Yakukata. Lands 1 Uru. Rumi can go for Tanya with this hand. It's a good draw. It's an 8, so Hondo can go for each and so you would need a pair somewhere else, which he just draws with that 8 then.
Nice Akka draw. Drop the 9 pin here. Alright.
Dualigo can also get each in Manza, although
Here I dropped the either pen.
Kinda rejected it already.
oh yeah, it's the one man discard. He does get Tanya like this, so it's okay. That's 10-5 for Dualigo.
Let's Richie ping Futaniao. That's it.
The Wrigley Putz is wrong.
Oh no no no! I don't
As
think he'll
Ruby,
drop
you
the
can
3
just
now
fucking
though.
fold. Let's fold from here. It is only East 4, but the lead is pretty big. See, he is thinking about pushing this, but he doesn't.
Oh fuck!
That's
It's
10-5
over.
for
Maybe he'll drop
fine.
the 2. Yeah, he drops the 2 man. Drop the 1 here. All right.
Nothing.
Either Tsumogiri.
Hmm. Could have dropped the Haku pair, right? Surely Haku
Yeah.
is safer at 2 visible.
Yeah, I was
Haku
about
is
to
safer
say.
than
I was
random
about to say.
Musuji 2-pin.
Yeah, I was about to say either Tsumogiri or drop the Haku.
Yeah, the 1-so-2 is 1 chance, which is kind of a meme, but it's better than random Musuji 2-pin. Rumi's hand is kind of shit this time.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but it's not great. His Dual Ego can finish this pretty quickly. Okay, that's a pair for Dual Ego. Okay.
There's a Baiko.
Dual Ego chooses to go for Pinfu.
He missed the.
Yeah, this is why I always keep the Yakuhai pair even if I can have Pinfu. Pinfu is only worth half a on basically. It's not as big of a loss if you miss Pinfu. As if you keep the Yakuhai, you can still call with it if you need to.
This card looks good at least. Almost as good as but it's a mess.
Ishan sends for me, but this confirms it's the Ishan one. Or Ishan. Although the Ishan one is not exactly bad, even though it doesn't want some started already. Quickly into Sana would be advantageous as well.
Drop the 9 here, alright.
Oh, here it is.
Okay, yeah,
Just reach, yeah, reach for the sun uncle.
And the possible pay. I can see Humble pushing it if he draws it. His Humble's hand is very good.
Yeah, it sounds so cool. He'll definitely. Oh, no, maybe he won't. Maybe drop the 3, but later on he might push the. Alright. Oh well.
Humble's still Ishanten. I think 8-1 wasn't really safe.
Oh, he's the Fiddles in here. Or maybe he discards what the Nobetan. He either discards the Nobetan or builds in. Alright. Man, what come on, drop Gimbutsu though.
Everybody is just pushing. Although in a slightly roundabout way. Okay, Hundle folds now.
Grim, Enchanted Hell. At least it doesn't rigged out there.
Green Shan.
Now he starts off no right hand. Maybe he can force on Mitsu.
4 pairs for me. Duolingo has a chin. Oh yes, Akko has Onitsu.
I mean, maybe it's even a manhunt if he draws well.
For me,
Alright,
destroy
here it
the
is.
round and
Huh?
keep the chin. Wait,
Sure you just got the bench on. No.
it is Vishantan. So if he draws the 3-man, he can reach E4. He can go for a reach each shot.
Yeah, I guess I don't mind if you shampoos the pay.
Meanwhile, Rumi is completely destroying his hand for Chitwa. Possible Suango if he draws another round.
Alright, base opens for Onitsu.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess reach is the same value. It will go. Ishantan, possible Sancho if he draws the 4-pin or the 6-man. Another pair for Hundo. Hundo also has 5 pairs. Okay, that's cheat white 10-5 for Hundo. He damas on the 7-man, hoping to draw an honor or something for a better weight.
I think that's almost it.
Oh, okay. The Suji toys. His hand kind of looks like Honitsu now with that tone draw. He would have to discard a random, so maybe not. It's also 4 pairs for Rumi now. What's he going to do? A 3, so it's okay. Keeps both Honitsu and Chitoi alive. Hundle draws a random. 5 pairs for Rumi. Will he go? Dismantle this Pancham. It's like Rumi is committing a Chitoi by discarding that 4-man. Full commitment to Chitoi. That's a good draw for Doligo. It's probably going to end up discarding the Haku later. I think he's going to hang on to it for now. $6 per humble. I think discarding the 7, so 9, so Kanchan would have been okay.
It's over.
Rumi
It's fully
reaches on
alive.
the chin. I think taking the Suji 1-man.
And the Ipatsuos, what the fuck?
Okay, what the fuck do I know? Sumo 2 Hanuman. And Akko now out in the Shadow Realm.
This end is alright. Can go for Sanshoku.
Yeah, could be Chanta as well if he draws the one thing. In that case, he can Tanki on the door, which would be pretty good. Sound trick on the door. Manga if open. This is a pair of Yakuza. I think it's Akko out Chi. I would Chi all of the terminals. 1 man, 1 pin, 7. He's thinking about skipping to go over Sancho Chanta. He does. I don't know. I think calling would have still been fine, since you can still can't get in the door if you want Chance and Sancho. Dual Ego still hanging on to the door.
Chi?
Gee? I think you're a few seconds ahead of. Falls. There is the possibility of Sancho for Rumi. Sheeless.
Know what?
What does he discard the 6 spin? What he drops the Kanchan for sure. There's no reason to greed for Sanjoku here. Or 1 extra Han while you tank your win. Although maybe it's not too bad since the 3/6 Ranman is pretty depleted. He's using 1 of them and 3 of the other ones are visible. So I guess there was a case
Don't
for
fall,
actually-
dog. This is your last dealer. Come on. Mawashi will
so-
Green Dragon at least.
Yeah, you definitely dropped the Hatsu here. It's twice the
No, it doesn't matter. Ibatsumas, of course.
Folding here is accepting 4th, but he would have been 4th anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, Rumi can just do whatever he wants now. Basically confirm first. In these situations, usually you just play by EV. Given that, you know, Upada is pretty deep in the shitter, you can try to run China a couple times for some extra points. What are the odds that someone gets Yakuma on one of his dealer Renchans?
Alright, I see the Kokushi. No, okay.
From who? Legal?
From Akko.
Mako?
I'm just being delusional.
If we Renchans a couple times, maybe Akko will get 13-sided Cox. Yeah, it's a really fast hand for me. He pulls into this hand 5 for 3 Han. It's good. For me, is probably winning this one. And he does.
Come on, they sang it.
I Sangen from one Haku in Dream. For me, I just end it here. His hand is kind of terrible. Well, maybe with that Haku draw into round. If he draws another honor, if he draws an honor pair, you can go over Honitsu. Yes, with a Hanuman direct, no, a Mangan directed on Dual Ego would put Akko in third.
Yep.
He could do it with his hand.
Yeah, it's coming
Yeah.
up at least.
The reach he paid or two, that would be Mangan. If Dual Ego decides to push into it. He may not, because he's more than a Mangan away from Hondo, more than a Mangan Tsuno away. Well, his hand is not so good. Okay, Hondo
Nice.
is...
Oh, nice. That's a
Oh!
Fordora.
Whoa, okay.
Con.
Now Zaku just push everything. This could be if I'm
No,
unfortunate.
Then it's over.
no.
Alright. A little bit over 3 minutes to the next match.
The official Yosar tournament stream also starts in 15 minutes. You can watch her rep. Game has started now. There has been one substitution. Over showed you. Show you causes win.
Bouton. Maybe distant Chanta here? Oh, never mind.
Okay, Showed breaks a shot then. He goes backward and doesn't lose any acceptance, so it's not terrible, but still. It's the one so can accept Dora and the 3-1 can turn it around and he missed a Penpai, which is that's not too bad.
Bundle here is ready to calm down Dora.
And sure, he misses Penpai again. Handel is keeping that one pin around for Sanchoku. So now if he calls his weight is not as good. I think if he wanted Sanchoku, he probably should have discarded the 4 pin. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Every time.
4 Dora for Shoryu.
It's confirmed Hanuman now. Handel is a bit scared of discarding that 7 now. Understandably. I think he would still reach you this though. It's kind of the table, but. Oh no, it's free 10, never mind.
Fold.
No, it's free 10. Yeah, it's just gonna fold. I'll show you it's not even 10 point. He discards the 6 so. For what reason? He has Hanuman already, and another door would not change that. So surely you would just take the maximum acceptance by keeping the 6 so. If he draws a 7 so or the 5 so, I'm going to laugh. Oh, I see. It was Sakigi against Duolingo. Roommate. 2-pin was not Rusev. It is Gambutsu against Shoryu. And Ligo Tsunos. That is 2 Dora, 3 Dora for sure. Waves are not bad. If he draws the 8-1, that would be very good. Good Dama this hand. Bundle has okay shapes. Could be Tanya if he draws the 4 pin. It's also a good draw. Completes his round and now has this Nobutan and so. Really good shapes are very good. Shanton for Ichinomi, but he could also clone the Shun. That's Tenpai or Duolingo. Yuzu Ishin. His hand is also progressing. If he draws into Tenpai, I expect him to chase. Especially if he finishes the round con, but I think even if he gets to the Kanchan Tenpai, he would chase with this. Okay, he confirms the Aka Kanchan. It's not bad. But I would be slightly hesitant to actually call this because not actually Tenpai yet would not improve your Shanten.
Well, there's his Tenpai.
Okay, that's Tenpai for me. Now you just push. They're on the same weight, but dual ego is better. Just push, yeah. So Shorty is falling. Oh no. Okay. Illegal landing,
Picks
right?
up an Ura.
Sanmin Chen beats Rin.
Once again, Shoryu with the Dora and the Taipai. Maybe this time he'll actually get to finish it.
Who knows? Maybe Hunter and Rumi will hold on to it for the entire round. I think Rumi is going to try to hold on to it for a while because he already has Yakunoe. Hunter's also going to try to hold on to it for a while, but if he completes the Penchan and Pinzu, I can see it coming out. Shoryu, he drops the 7 pin. I think dropping the 2-4 Penchan was better. 7 pin is 2-2-4, 2-2-3-4, 5-7 pin is a Penchan and a pair. It's better than keeping 6 blocks here. The only reason to do this is if the Haku is not the Dora, and you're trying to also go for Tanya.
Alright, once again, Summon Chan.
Sun and Shen, this time it's Pinzu as well. Let's 10-5 or Shoryu. Push with this. It's a manga. Shoryu
Unfortunate.
deals in now. No. Really much going on this. Hundle gets a sun mention. Shapes and his other blocks are pretty bad, but It's a guaranteed bad shape senpai for Handel. He does have one door though. We should have anyway. Okay, Handel breaks the Rankan. That's a better shape for Handel. If he drops the 8-9, so Pension can get Tanya as well. It does.
Beach.
Right.
Tanya
Senpai
Dora.
Shampong.
Maybe you can use that too again.
Senpai for Shoryu. And
No,
instantly gets it.
Sha. Dora.
Maybe this time has a Honitsu looking.
Looks like he might just be going for whatever hand comes to him first, though.
It doesn't have to be Honitsu.
Yeah.
He is dropping the guest wins first. But if he draws another, because of the Shin, I could see him going for it. Although at that point, it would be Chitoi Shanten. No, he's just going for whatever, regular hand. Shoryu also has 4 pairs.
With a Dora pair in there.
I don't think he would force Chitoi from this though. It's easy enough to get a regular sequence based hand. So that's a sequence completed for Shoryu.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Okay, Shoryu, he fixes the 2-man pair. He's going to move towards Tanya, as well as try to draw things around the Nakabukura shape, and so is
So the Troy Sand is a banger.
Rumi. I think he should have kept the 6-man instead of starting with 2-pin. Now he misses Senpai, he draws the 3-pin. But he calls the 10-pin anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, sure, you're going for the Tanyao.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can use this Dora.
I guess 8-man has acceptance, but it's not too bad.
Gets beat into the punch.
I think sure he should have dropped the 9-pin.
Kokushi Bros. Birthday Sangen igen.
Not sure, yeah. Daisangen is not easy since one of the Chun is the door indicator. Could be Honitsu, maybe if he wanted to try for it, something like Honroto or Shanta. But more likely just Hatsu. Hatsu.
I guess he has to decide now what he's gonna do.
Breaking the random would be very based, but also kind of retarded. Yes.
Meanwhile, Rumi looks to be pretty fast.
Yeah, I see Shantan already. It's headless shape.
Okay,
But,
opens.
Gonna go for Hatsu.
Hatsu
Optimistically
try to
with
use
Dora.
the lottery ticket. How do you get the Tenpai on the 5-tick round? It could be 820, so.
Alright, Rumi with the Tanyao upgrade.
He did miss Tenpai if he had kept the 9. Okay.
リーチ
And then Hundle with Shipin. No safe tiles for ruining, like, just push. It's not quite 10-5 for Shoryu.
Oh, this is a hard push, yeah. Cheating that would be.
You get
also
something
not-
more
it's also-
style.
It's also very hard to pull, as shown. You have a shitty hand and you call away all of your safe tiles. That's what happens.
He's folding.
リーチ
10-5, easy chase. Although the weight is kind of dead.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Hikatsumo.
All skill. Ipatsu no Dora.
リーチ一発スノタンヤオドラ
No Rilla.
ハネマン
Alright, this is a pretty good hand for sure, you. Draws well. First turn.
Yeah, although he might get out.
Oh,
Split
already
by Rumi
shot
again.
then. Alright, it's our comeback hand. Pretty wide acceptance for the Tenpai. 3 uncans and the Shampoo.
I mean, this is 10-5. Shoryu draws the 9, so they can upgrade to Chanta. Usually go chooses to keep 9 or 6 blocks rather. I think it would have been good to drop the 8-9, so Fanshan there.
I don't know about the call. I think I would have greeded for the Lychee.
The Shoryu 9. It's not that many ways to upgrade the hand. Richie.
Or just Hatsunomi. Unless you can somehow upgrade it to Chanta as well.
You would need to palm the shot and then switch his Tanki into some
Rumi
sort of-
Tenpai on the pay, of which there are 2 left.
Sure, you can still draw the Aqua. That's Tenpai with dual ego. Does he take the...
Take Shampoo.
Yes, he takes the
Right?
Sun
Nice.
Anko. Sun Anko Takane.
ロン上出来ね
Nice.
パツ
Yeah, it's 42.
Also the Richie stick. Alright, good, nice starting hand.
We'll show you
Oh, it's already Ishante. Nice.
It's Shanton, but it's confirmed to be a bad waste. Still have a couple turns to upgrade it. Ruby's hand is also pretty good. Anyo. Hundle has not great hand for Hundle. It does have a couple randoms, so it's not terrible either.
Sure,
I think I showed you.
Pencha.
It dismantles the Panja. It's not bad.
Yeah, especially with Honda having two of the upper of the 7 anyway.
Okay,
Like it
that's
paid
good.
off. Hondo getting
Rumi has
some
paired up
backfill
the
here.
door though.
I
I
would
think he
drop
just got the
the
door. Yeah.
I would drop the AE pin first.
No, the E pin is it gives you acceptance. I don't think it's good to drop that.
Oh, Jan Peiko.
Ooh. Okay, he deals it. I think dropping the 1 pin there is fine though. Now you have the unpick
ドラ
chance.
さん
Looks like this is the Honitsu for Duolingo.
Maybe even Manhon.
Will ego. Yeah, it's pretty close. The shapes are good too in the monsters, so it could easily extend. Though if the shoot comes out, I may just pawn it.
Rumi at Ishan 10. So
Yeah, it's
just
Pinfu.
no more Sanshoku. Gonna be hard to make that Sanshoku work anyways.
Just a backfire there.
Oh shit, wait a second, it's Manhon Chitoi. Ishanten.
Oh, right. Okay. But Sandal gets Senpai on the pension.
Oh,
Nomi. He reaches this time because there's a. It's not Nomi, there's Dora on the 7th.
Oh, I
Illegal
dropped
folds,
this place.
Seems like a waste to fold that.
and got spooked by the Aka on the Ipatsu turn.
You can still drop the non. I think normally you would be a bit cautious to push the non on Ipatsu, but he has the value there. But he is Ikansen again, though this time not Kamitsu anymore.
Oh, that's Tenpai for Rumi.
Yep, he goes for it.
The ones
I
are
think
pretty
Damo
depleted.
I think Damo is also an auction since he is waiting on the Genbutsu 1. His weight is a bit bad. He does also have 50,000 points.
スモ逃がしゃし
On
ね
Otsunos.
Regitsumo Dora.
リーチスモドラ
No, we're-
Then at least the Shuriken is very nice here.
Nice hand for Shoryu.
Everybody's hands look pretty good except for Dual Ego. But Dual Ego try to force someone to.
No speak too soon, he's got Daisanger and Ristone.
Yes. Dual Ego can force those if one needs to know. Surely. So is the Honey's. It's too many blocks anyway. No, he dropped the shit. Draw another Trin would hurt a bit here. Drop the 1-2 pin pension. No. It's killing the Honey's. Handle is Chitoei-chan. Now he drops the 1-2 pin pension.
What is this in Rumi's hands?
With that, good discard.
Oh, alright, some mention. Dualigo will delete sooner or later.
Yeah, you should have discarded the 1/2 contention sooner.
Oh, fuck off.
Cheat toy dama.
チー
At least it's cheap. The fuck? Sanman-chan loses to Tanki? Some big bullshit. Hondo has a pair of Dora and his pair is Wind. But Duolingo also looks pretty fast.
ポン
Rumi also decent with a pair of his Wind. I think as Rumi you call this. If you don't call, it's kind of slow, especially a 4-pin pair, which is going to have some difficulty completing on its own later.
Alright,
Okay.
Hondo Ishanten.
I think Hondo could have discarded the 2-1 there. It's not doing anything for his hand. The Haku would have been a pretty good save style. Sha is not as good of a save style. No, the 4-man has the best acceptance. He discards, but he does not. The 4-man was a good discard there because you just want to move the game along with your point standings, right? Hondo might deal in if he gets 10 by it, or he's definitely dealing in if he gets 10 by.
And it's rigged.
Yeah, but Hondo has a good hand this time. It's an Anko of his wind.
Pretty good draw for Hondo.
Wow, okay. Unfortunately, the Yakuman is dead. The double Yakuman is dead.
Sure, you're gonna hold on to this Dora.
He's
Trying
greedy
to get
for the door.
value, yeah.
He does need it. Pretty deep in 4th.
Rumi's already Tenpai for Tanya Dora.
Oh, yeah. Good. Move the game along.
Rumi can change.
The
Wait,
shot one.
yep.
And I think he should, yeah. What is that for sure, dude? It's a possibility, and he drops the door.
Alright, do
Will
we
he
go
go
Tenpai
Tenpai
on the Kanchan?
on the... Could be a Sanchoku if he draws the 4-man. Okay, it's a very good draw for Hondo. 2 Bankos of wins. Let me switch it. I don't think that was out of any safety consideration. It's probably just because the 3 so Shanpon is 3. The 3 is stronger than the 6 as a weight.
Yeah, I guess also seeing that the Tusos are out might be
Yeah.
more live.
Even that Shorty had dropped it too so early. On those Donna though. I think given the fact that you're not in any real risk of coming fourth, you should probably just reissue for value. It is 3 Han with a bad weight. Well, now Dama is completely justified. No, you don't take the E-pick? Oh, why not? What?
Huh. Did he just miss it, or?
I guess the Friso is slightly better as a weight. But how much better is it really? You see three of the 6 O's. Okay, Rumi could have called there to improve his way, but it's actually not that much better. The 2 solos are mostly gone.
Right. Only loser here is Shoryu.
Cody is gonna get shadow round by 10 5 payments.
Yeah, looks like Rumi might be able to push this along. The other hands don't look very fast.
Yeah. I think Rumi should cheat that. Or around then.
Yeah. Could have cheated with the 3-5, yeah.
Ishanten for Rumi.
It's a Kanchan fill
Bundle's
for
hand
Bundle.
is fucking terrible. It could be Junchan actually if he draws the 7, so yeah. It could be Junchan or it could be Itsu. Given that,
Probably
even
not
if
after
he,
that discard.
well, no, you can still draw the 7, so and go for the Kanchan and Penchan on 1-2, so 1-3 then. No, he doesn't do it anymore. It's just going to be Pinfu at best. Dual Ego is still ways off. Still 2 Shannon. It's like sure it's gonna die here from no 10. It's incredibly unlikely that the non does anything. It's holding on to it as a lottery ticket though. But even if he wins a manga, it's not anywhere near third.
Mm-hmm.
You go choose to discard the 8-1 to keep Shah as well, Shah is life, so I guess he's afraid of that. Or, no, it's not life. It's once discarded by Rune. No, maybe he was keeping it as a safe tile.
G.
This is such cope I showed you.
Already,
Calls and he's still two-shanting.
you've already been cutting your acceptance, and then now you're
Yeah.
opening for this.
For K10. He's most likely not going to get it. He needs to call 2 more times. Okay. They're trying to intimidate the rest of the people in the folding, which Rumi is not going to fold. I don't think Rumi should care about dealing in the show here. Okay, it's 3 calls and he's still shot, and that's fucking fucking sad. Oh, okay, Duoligo gets sent by. What now for sure? Yeah, he just pushes. That's also 10-5 for Hunwell to take it. Does he take it?
He does not.
脳天
8 so it's
So
pretty
did look
dangerous.
scary, yeah. It's
It
like,
is one of the few tiles, the few city that have not passed. It's also on the new door interval, but it's hard to plan for.
there's maybe a Chanta door for Shoryu.
Okay. Sure you can reach Junchan Dora. And he's halfway out of fourth. Bundle's hand is also pretty bad. Okay, Rumi has too many blocks. I'm just gonna choose one to discard. I think actually killing the 7-8 so around him as Rumi would have been good, because that confirms Tanya, lets him call. Keeping 6 blocks here. I guess he does have 2 Shanton for Cheetoy, like keeping 4 pairs. The straw improves Hundel's hand a lot. Okay, Rumi finishes the 7-8 round then. Now he drops one of his pairs.
That is Tenpai. Gonna Dama this. Which makes sense. Just wants
Sensible Dama.
to end, yeah.
But he could also reach it for more points, which is also good for. Oh, he waits 1 turn. Okay, fine.
Undul now also in Dama. No Yaku.
Is he going to push this? No.
Yeah, he's gonna pull back. And here is Shoryu's Senpai. It's no,
That's
not
Ipeko
Junshan, but
door to reach. Yeah, given that Ruby's already in reach, you just push, or you just reach it if you want to push. Not quite Junshan. That would have been another door for him.
チ
Illegal pushing.
For Shantan. But Shoryu
the
deals
dealer.
in.
So he
Very,
gets absolutely fucked.
very grim.
リーチピンフタンヤオドラ
Ruby is above 60,000 points again. It's very strong 2 games for Yakuba.
I guess now we just see if Undul can overtake Dioligo here.
Yeah, I could pretty easily do it if he wishes. He only needs his 3,000 points, someone would do it, or 300, someone would do it. Maybe he can call Britannia if he wants to keep Wrench on. Does he achieve this? He does not. Undle, what's he doing? He fixes a pair. Why do you keep the 4-pin around though? If he's going to discard the 2-pin, wouldn't it be better to discard the 4-pin than keep the 3-pin acceptance?
リーチ
Okay, what the fuck do I know?
Richi, Dora, Ipeko.
Yeah. If it's Samoa's of manga. On direct hit is also on anyone, it's also enough to overtake Duolingo.
Is this
That is 10-5 for
chase?
Duolingo. No, I think he just Dama. He can push this Dama. Because if Hundle wins, then you're most likely going to be third. There's no real risk of being fourth. But also there is very little chance of placing first, so... Just Dama push the entire way. Meanwhile, Rumi, it doesn't... he might be folding. He might deal in here, actually.
ランピンフ
Okay. Too big burst for Yakubara.
Resulting in a nearly
That was like a
170.
160, 170 point swing.
All right.
Thanks for streaming.
Yeah. Thanks for commentating. And we'll stop here.